Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to Let's Level Every Class the World of Warcraft War Within series episode 1, featuring our demonic damsel in distress, demon hunter Miyu. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Top right corner of the screen is going to be a playlist card which will take you directly to Miyu's specific leveling campaign, and throughout all videos yet to come, they'll always be featuring other characters and their specific leveling campaigns. I was going to start by naming and renaming all of the characters we've done thus far, but this is number 7 on the Let's Level Journey family, and I think it's just too much at that point. I think we're finally going to just hit the brakes on that for a second and just continue forth. But y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Legion Remix. This Miyu's specific leveling campaign is going to be a little bit different, and let me go ahead and explain just in case this is your first time ever tuning into the Let's Level series. Let's Level is all about the journey. It's all about the leveling experience of experiencing Azeroth and World of Warcraft through a novice's perspective, leveling every class with different races every time, or at least most of the time, as much as I can, and getting to learn various different specs, talents, you name it. We go through storylines as much as I can, get to experience a lot of areas, do time walking and dungeons abound just to break up the monotony, and ultimately have fun with the occasional raid in between. Every character's journey is different, and I thank you all so much for tuning into this very special leveling campaign. Shoutouts to my boy Perono. This one is for you, because I know you were a committed rogue main for many moons, quite honestly, as long as World of Warcraft has been around, and then getting to swap over to Demon Hunter for quite a bit of your time, and then before you just ended up swapping back to rogue just for the old school tradition of it all, with Legion being your favorite expansion. Brother, this one is for you. And what better way to do a Demon Hunter, y'all, than the stylish Blood Elf Familia? Yes, we were debating, it was a debate between Night Elf and Blood Elf, and Void Elves are now going to be getting their own Demon Hunter, because, you know, Void Elves get everything. Sorry, Void Elf family, but y'all do truly get everything. A little jelly of that. But we're going to go with the old school, the tradition. Now, we are going to be learning various differences between Legion Remix, because there is a good amount of differences in comparison to the regular War Within parameters. Leveling is still very much going to be the same. I do notice in the top right, we do not have the Warband EXP buff active, which is fair, all things considered. This is a different campaign journey, although Miyu at the end of her journey is going to be transferred back into the regular servers for her final 10 levels. Currently the leveling current cap is level 80, soon to be, I believe, level 90 come midnight. So we're going to be going back to our season 1 gals at some point, but very happy to be here, very happy to learn Demon Hunter. Now, Demon Hunter, shoutouts to Dark Alias, because dude, you definitely called it. I had a post on the channel a few weeks ago that was a general question as to what classes and what class race combinations y'all would like to see, and at least 2 of those that were mentioned specifically from you, Dark, were already ones that I had planned. I'm not going to go ahead and say what the second one is, but the first one, obviously being a Demon Hunter, and specifically Demon Hunter Blood Elf combination, dude, you nailed it. Miyu was already created. However, I decided I was at a crossroads, because yes, War Within is where I primarily do a lot of the leveling, but Legion Remix was right here. It was right around the corner, and I had to decide, okay, do I want to mix it up, because now would be the time to do it. Demon Hunter is a class that I have never played before. This is not a tanking style, and obviously we're going to be sticking with the Vengeance specialization. We are not going to do the DPS spec. We're going strict to Vengeance. Why? One, I wanted the challenge. Demon Hunter is definitely going to provide me that type of experience. It is, and I've been told multiple times, it is the most technical tanking spec in the game. It requires a lot of knowledge and a lot of trial and error. Positioning, knowing what to do with your abilities, knowing when to use your rage-based abilities. It's just all in the name of learning. And that's what Let's Level is about, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm definitely looking forward to this. Legion is a campaign and an X-Pack that I never got to play before, so we have to learn about... Oh, I like this guy's name right here. Momentous. Let's see here. Ah, it looks like we're going to be doing a series of fetch quests. I can already see some tier weapons in use, specifically from other demon hunters, but I'm sure we're going to be seeing the multitude of Ashbringers. It's funny. We're going to be seeing a lot of Ashbringers, which shout outs to that. I'm definitely looking forward to it. The transmog game in Legion, in my opinion, is some of the best from what I have seen. I think the Legion remix gear is awesome looking. It's like MOP, like Miss Pandaria, but with like a huge demonic fell. It's got that fell craziness, that fell aesthetic to it that I'm a huge admirer of. Anytime I get to rock black and green, like a good black and green combination is phenomenal as well. It's definitely something I'm very much looking forward to. So we are going to have to learn about not just specialization, learning which kind of abilities I'm going to end up grabbing in the Vengeance path, but we also are going to have to learn about the new currency, which is bronze. We're going to learn about the Legion storyline as much as I can showcase. And so I'm sorry, family. I'm backflipping a lot here, but I'm also just trying to get kind of used to the key bindings and just get used to the abilities and what I'm able to do with this stuff, because this is all part of the learning journey. Demon Hunter is definitely going to be a challenge, and definitely when we hit dungeons, and we're going to be doing dungeons. Now, Legion Remix, I'm locked into Legion dungeons only. And that's a huge challenge and out of my comfort zone, because typically I at least have access to whatever time walking campaign is going on. Sometimes it'd be classic, sometimes it'd be Cataclysm, other times Wrath of the Lich King, or even Burning Crusade. Dungeons that I'm definitely a lot more familiar with versus the later expansions. Battle for Azeroth, Legion, War Within, to an extent. None of those I have any real form of confidence in outside of just what I've already experienced on our Blood Elf Paladin Valera and Death Knight Joviquin. Well, now it's real. Now we don't have that, not handicap, but we don't have those training wheels. I don't have that comfort zone, and this is what I definitely wanted to do and wanted to pursue. Get me out of the comfort zone. Let's learn. Oh, look at that dude in Ashbringer. Look at that. Speak into existence, it shall appear. Everyone is looking so good already too. Look at all those gear. Look at those different gear sets and whatnot. Everyone's weapons look good. Y'all, I am a huge proponent in making in three fine things in gaming, right? 3 core ideals: look good, feel good, play good. If you look good, which in World of Warcraft everybody looks good, even in retail, especially in retail. Feel good because you feel like you're accomplishing something. You feel as if you're actually improving and getting better. And then play good. You're motivated to play even better because you want to go out peacocking. You know what I mean? It's just these little things in Azeroth that in World of Warcraft that I've become more accustomed to. But it looks like we actually have to craft the tier gear. It's a little bit of RuneScape stuff going on here, a little bit of smithing. So we gotta do this in pieces now, don't we? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Oh my goodness. Girl, your tatas are hanging out there, Miyu. I didn't plan that, just so we're clear. I definitely didn't plan that, but I mean, Blood Elves are blessed to always look good, and no matter what piece of gear sets they're in, I'm definitely looking forward to collecting a lot of the transmogs that some of these transmogs that I've seen have been absolutely stellar. Not just the dungeon gear, but Legion. You've got the Nightborn, I believe. You've got their heritage set. You've got the tier gear, the dungeon gear. Just everything looks good, man. Everything freaking looks good. Got some high mountain Taurens over here too. Shoutouts to the Horde family. And obviously we definitely have a lot of players right now. Legion Remix just came out, so everyone's trying to get on that grind. Definitely respectable. Now you may be also asking, this is a demon hunter. Where are the horns? Where are the horns? This is not a true demon hunter without the horns. My apologies. I don't know. I was debating about horns and having them, but honestly, I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. That could change later on. We can always maybe there's a barber somewhere in this in Legion Remix that we're going to be able to change up her look a little bit if I feel like Miyu could definitely use the horns. I don't know. Y'all vote for it. Toss the video a like if you want to see Miyu with some horns. I'll make it happen. But originally I just wasn't feeling it, and I definitely wanted to try something a little bit different. Wanted to experiment with a couple different hair color combinations and styles that I mainly don't ever do on any characters. I typically go for the darker hair color styles. So this is definitely just changing it up a lot for me. And obviously we got our abilities here. We got our defenses. It looks like we got some AoEs. Glide? What the? Why do we have glide? If you just hold spacebar, I mean, you glide easily. Well, this is definitely going to take me a good minute to review. But I do see a taunt, so that's good. We got a single taunt. Okay, so a couple pieces I can be a little bit familiar. I can be easily comfortable with. Not bad.
Excellent choice. Now I'll reach through time and space to secure your artifact.
Yes, look at those. The Eldrachi Warblades have been achieved. Bismillah. Excellent, excellent. We got our artifact weapons looking good. Starting to look like a true demon hunter here. Now, I will say, I didn't realize that depending on the spec that you choose, your artifact weapon is going to be different. So these look cool. They look, not bad. I do kind of prefer if we had the typical Warglaive look to them, but I'll take these for now. We'll see how they develop over time, especially... Oh, okay, here we go. Yep. So these are the traits for the artifacts. Looks like we are going to be doing... there's a few different paths here that we can take. I believe I'm going to go for the Fell path, mainly because I just want to engross my weapons in a corrupted Mountain Dew, just throwing that whole 9-inch nails type of vibe to it. Get that green. Anytime I can throw Fell magic into something and make it look with that glowing dark green, that's why the Warglaives of Azeroth looks so freaking good to me. Mainly it's just because of the black and the green glow effect to it. Looks just so freaking nice, and we're definitely going to be hunting for those come time, so expect a black temple raid at some point. That's definitely going to happen. We're hunting as many would say Why do y'all call him that? Daddy Illidan? Like, why do y'all call him that? But, yeah, we're gonna be hunting. We're definitely gonna be hunting him down and his crazy little party. Oh, look at that, a fell portal up there. So we're assisting the Dalaran mages in saving the city. This kind of reminds me of the Mount Hijal raid, in which you'd be assisting both the Alliance and the Horde. You're assisting them with saving and buying some time for a massive army escape and reposition. Definitely reminding me of that. Nice. Okay, cool. Cool. Sorry, family. Just trying to get used to the abilities, get used to the rage. Accidentally popped our defense trait right there. Dalaran, I've never been a fan of Dalaran. I'm sorry. I've never been a fan of Dalaran. It's never done it for me. It just reminds me of Spyro 1. Like Spyro 1, but maybe it's also because back in the day of playing Classic and during, like, more so just Classic, and getting to, you know, leveling a Forsaken, and you'd be introduced to like the Dalaran mages wandering about in Silverpine Forest and having to hunt them down. That's something that I'm, you know, just kind of, I just have memories of, and I don't know, they just looked weird. I think it's just that purple tabard and everything that just makes them look so out of place just in World of Warcraft in general. But yeah, this place reminds me of a level from Spyro 1, and I'm sure a lot of you out there will probably agree with me. I don't know, it just reminds me of that. But I'm trying to piece together what a current rotation would look like for Demon Hunters. Now, we are very, very early into the whole leveling scheme. I'm not going to worry about it as much until we start hitting dungeons. And like I said, dungeons is where I'm going to be stressed the most, because we're talking, these are Legion dungeons, there's mechanics going on. I don't know the routes or the more optimal routes to take. I don't know about any line of sight paths that tanks would preferably do to just kind of make everybody's life easier. Oh, look at that, a Dark Moon Fair banner up there. That's kind of weird to see out here. So yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I think Demon Hunter, again, this is the most technical tank in the game. It's the most challenging one from what I've heard. We'll see if that lives up to it. We'll see if it lives up to its name. But it should be fun. This should be a very good, cool experience, and definitely a breath of fresh air. Changing it, it's still, again, we're still within the war within parameters, but it's different. It's just different. We've got 103 days to maximize. I believe it'll be 102 by the time this video gets out. So we basically got 100 days. 100 days to have fun in Legion. Dude, y'all can't tell me, does this not look like Town Square to you? Does this not look like a combination of Spyro 1, Town Square, and Magic Crafters? It totally freaking does. Y'all, just feel me on that.
The world will change.
Alrighty, demons have been slain, or at least another good portion of them. And family, favor to ask. It's just a small favor to ask. If y'all are enjoying the content, a like on the video would be amazing. Commenting for constructive feedback, definitely going to need it. And subscribing if and only if Let's Level has earned your trust. And shoutouts to Beya, J Young, Knock Knock, Hades Phoenix, Kazard, AJ Lop, and Captain Slush, members of the Void fam. If you would like to see your name posted on a future video, do consider subscribing to the channel. And again, I must stress this, if only Let's Level has earned your trust. Currently on a journey to 200 subscribers, 200 members of the Void fam. This community is growing steadily. It's been awesome. Y'all's support has been incredible. I cannot thank you enough for continuing to support every character and their specific leveling series and journey. Shukran, family. Now, we did collect a lot of these chests, and it looks like the gear that we are getting from them are, well, let's go ahead and throw some pieces on first and foremost, because I'm starting to kind of get a little tired, getting a little tired of the look that we had. Now, these are pretty nice stat-wise, and it looks like they give you... Let's see here. Yeah, let's go, dude. Definitely looking like a demon hunter now. Hyped up on Mountain Dew. That's the way we want to do it. So the chests that we're getting definitely help. They definitely give you guys, they definitely just, they're throwing gear pieces at you left and right. So that's very nice. Now, I don't believe, however, that they scale. Like in comparison to the time walking weapons and whatnot that you can get from the vendor. Oh, looks like we're going to be tackling a boss here. Very nice. Definitely looking forward to that hunt. The hunt is on. I love it. Dude, look at that. Seriously, everybody's looking so freaking good. Dude, Legion has some seriously good looking sets, armor pieces and sets. Transmog game is about to be A1 after Legion Remix is complete. But going back to what I was saying, so the chests that are dropping from these from these quests and whatnot, they're definitely welcome. Definitely welcomed, but it looks like they're not scaling. Like they scale to whatever level you obtain them at. I could be wrong, but... Oh, looks like some people... Ah, can we get a hit in? Oh, no. No. Damn it. We fudge that one. Definitely fudge that one. It's okay. We'll get the run back. We'll have to wait for a respawn. Not the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, it looks like the chests drop pieces of gear that happen to be whatever level you're currently at, or whatever level you obtained the chest at. It's not like some of the time walking pieces where you would just, it kind of scales with you. You just kind of have to upgrade the gear. That's something that I definitely would like to see implemented, unless that's just the way it's going to be in this this little journey. Dude, look at Rio over here. Speaking of horns and whatnot, nobody does it better than the Draenei. Look at this Draenei. Looks like a Death Knight. Look at the face on the pauldrons. Are you kidding me? Look at that freaking two-hander. How sick. Oh, here we go. Here we go, family boss. Boss time. All right, let's pop that down. Get a jump in. Nice, and we pulled hate from the Death Knight. Heck yeah, that's a good sign. All right, good sign. We're starting to learn how to tank, family. Again, I do want to highlight, I do like how we have a single taunt button as well. Gives me a little bit of familiarity, especially coming from a paladin. That's nice. I'm pretty surprised I pulled any hate from that Death Knight. But they don't have their bones or anything up, so cool beans. Alright, good stuff. We took care of the big boss himself. Bronze drops like crazy too, and obviously the chests do drop a good bit of bronze, or can reward us a good bit of bronze as well. We're going to be saving a lot of that because, again, I think the cap right now is set to 500k of bronze, and that's what we're going to be using to get all these nice pieces, making sure we look good at all times.
Once again, Dalaran is in your debt. Observe and reflect. Keep your guard.
Alright, Bismillah. Great job, team. Got a level, assisted the Archmage and his posse throughout the city. Good job, team. Saved the city. And who is this? Moritari. You must be our... Wait a minute. Wait. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Look very closely for just a moment. Oh, looks like she's going to give us a portal and, again, another chest. Man, they're just throwing those rewards at us. That's cool. My goodness, I'm going to run out of backspace at some point. Look at that. Do y'all see anything? Do y'all see anything that I'm currently seeing? Y'all... Are you kidding me? Dude. All right, so I wasn't planning, I did not plan that out. I did not pre-plan that out. This is the look I gave Miyu, right? This is Miyu. I don't believe this is a popular hairstyle for Blood Elves. I don't see it a lot out in the field, or at least on the server of Blood Furnace. Look at this. Dude, look at that. Okay, so one, it's basically the same thing. She just has the longer ears and blue eyes. That's it. That is the only major difference. Crazy. Okay, so I didn't realize one of our main NPC characters is also going to be basically Miyu, just if she was a little bit different. Again, I did not plan that. I did not look into Legion Remix outside of whatever news came out. That was it. But it looks like we got a Dragon Bro too. Let's go ahead and see what he's got for us. Nice little sky effect going on here too. Oh my goodness. Again, another chest. Wow. They really, really want you to be geared at all times. Oh, wow. Look at that. Nice little skybox change. And y'all are going to tell me this doesn't look like Spyro. Like any of the worlds in Spyro 1? It totally does. Alright, so it looks like this is our main hub for Legion Remix, and it looks like we're going to get an escort around town to kind of meet the neighbors, so to speak. Definitely probably going to meet vendors, get to learn about, I don't think it's called smelting, but I believe there's a mechanic that we can get rid of gear without having to travel back and forth and vendor all the time and whatnot. Alright, first of a series of NPCs, pretty cool. Yeah, look over here. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Outside of that Ashbringer right in front of me. Dude, I'm gonna have to make a burner paladin just so I can get the Ashbringer. I completely understand why everybody's making a paladin right now. Who would not want an Ashbringer? You know what I mean? Shoutouts to this guy. Alright, so we got the exclusive ensembles, world apparel, and transmogrify. Oh, dude, heck yeah. Okay, so this is where the real end game is going to be held. Look at that. What? Are you kidding me? Look at this. You're telling me this stuff doesn't look freaking phenomenal? This is nuts. Dude, we are all going to be spending so much bronze. We are all going to be spending so much bronze just to collect all these sets. Gotta catch them all. Gotta get all the sets. Transmog, baby. Dude, this stuff looks absolutely sick. I don't believe this is any of the tier sets either. I could be wrong on that. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. Nice. We even got a barber here? No way. Alright, so you can change your character's appearance just in case you weren't... Oh, wow. Dungeon apparel. Look at that. You can even buy the dungeon sets. Raid apparel. Yup. Suh, dude. Just suh, dude. Oh, this is going to be a fun time. We all know which NPCs we're going to. We all know which NPCs we're going to. You know what? That brings up an interesting point. This is a fantastic hub. Like a fantastic point that just puts everything you would ever need in one. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that little whelp. Dude, that's Spyro. That's Spyro, and you could not tell me otherwise. He just gave me a cake too. That's pretty cool. Snacks and stuff. So this is something I would like to see in retail in War Within implemented, hopefully maybe come midnight. This is something I would definitely like to see more of. Give us one hub where we can buy and purchase all of the tier sets, because all the, there's tier sets in World of Warcraft current from previous expansions that come from different raids that you can collect, but then some of them have currencies that are tied to different vendors, and it just gets incredibly confusing. It gets like, okay, I have to read the guide, I have to read up and see which sets, what pieces drop from what raid, and then where's the vendor? What currency is it tied to? I would like to see all of these different currencies just basically just put it into gold. You know what I mean? Like, just make one universal currency specifically tied to raid gear and call it a day. And make the raid pieces and the vendors easy to find. You know what I mean? Like, just make it all easy. Why not at this point? Dude, look at this freaking void crow. And look at the panda, man. Jacobs is getting down. Shoutouts to Grandmaster Jacobs getting down in Boogie Town. Dude, Pandaren know how to dance. So cool to see. Look at these mounts. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. 100 and something days, family. And look at this. We got a pet trainer too. Look, you can even buy all your pets. And look at that. Dude's rocking a rhino from Ratchet and Clank. Shoutouts to you, dude. Shoutouts to Hemet Nessingway. Alright, family. We helped assist the Archmage in assisting his posse for the city of Dalaran. We opened up a crud load of chests, got a lot of nice gear pieces to kind of kickstart the journey, starting to get a feel for our abilities, though that's going to take some time. Got our artifact weapons, and obviously again going to take some time, but let's go ahead and call it for episode 1. We did a lot. We got the introductory stuff. We're in the primary hub, and next episode I'm thinking we're just going to continue this quest line, jump right into it, maybe even do a dungeon just to get the feet wet, just to get the nervous butterflies out. Thank y'all so much for tuning into episode 1. I'll catch y'all in the next one, and I'll try to get episode 2 out as soon as I can. Shukran. Thank you for tuning in. Be safe, everyone, and take care.